experienced sequence. For this practice, you'll want to have a chair nearby as well as a blanket and a pillow. Bring yourself into easy pose. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Rest your hands on your knees. Relax your hips, knees, shoulder, and face. Throughout this practice, take care to pay attention to keeping your breath gentle, never holding your breath or bearing down. This will decrease stress on your heart and lungs and foster greater relaxation. Let's take a moment to focus on our breathing. Consider taking a moment to set your intention for today's lesson. By setting your intention, you empower your yoga practice and make room for shifts in perspective. In the depths of a difficult posture, we can choose to think, "This is horrible, my legs are going to give out." Or we can choose to send a different message to our bodies, something more empowering like, "I'm transforming and becoming stronger in this moment. I can feel it happening." Even in difficult moments, we can learn to relish the sensation of transformation. Perhaps you wish to focus on remembering your own strength in difficult times, or your capacity for growth. Whatever feels right for you, please consider setting your intention now. First, observe a few natural breaths. Place one hand over your abdomen and one hand over your lower ribs. As you breathe, notice which way your hands are moving. Don't try to change anything, just notice. Notice the air as it brushes the inside of your nose. Pay attention to the entire inhalation, right up until it ends and the next exhalation starts. Listen to the sound it makes. Notice if the in-breath and the out-breath are equally smooth and of similar length. If you find your mind wander, gently bring it back to your breath. After observing a few natural breaths, inhale, and on the next exhalation, gently contract your abdomen, bringing your belly button in the direction of your spine. Imagine your belly squeezing all the air in your lungs out. Let your abdomen puff out with the next inhalation, pulling more air into the bases of your lungs. Breathe this way for a few breaths, observing how it makes you feel. Staff pose. Sit cross-legged in easy pose. Stretch both legs out in front, engage your thighs, and reach forward through your heels. Root your fingertips behind you. Gently press your finger pads down into the floor and slightly lift your torso and elongate your spine. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged and reach up through the top of your head and down through your sitting bones. Flex your feet, then point your toes and repeat to improve circulation. Bring your feet into cobbler pose, with the soles of your feet meeting. Stretch twist. Cross your feet and return to easy pose. Place the fingertips of your left hand on the ground behind you. Inhale and draw your right arm up. Exhale and side bend to the left. Look down at the left knee and bring your right hand to the left knee. Slide your left hand further behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine and turn your head. Exhale, return to neutral. Reverse, placing your right fingertips behind you. Inhale and draw your left arm up. Exhale and side bend to the right. Look down at the right knee and bring your left hand to the right knee. Slide your right hand further behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine and turn your head. Return to neutral. chest opener. Root your fingertips of both hands behind you and press down to expand your chest. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together, broadening the space between your collarbones. Relax your shoulders down and continue to expand your chest. Inhale, sweep your arms around and back to easy pose. Tabletop. Begin by sitting on your heels in a kneeling position. Lean forward and bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Come up onto your hands and knees, bringing your knees hip-width apart. Ensure your shoulders are directly above your wrists and your hips are right above your knees. Spread the fingers of both hands wide. Hold your head in a neutral position and elongate your spine from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Cat-cow. Begin on your hands and knees in tabletop pose. Exhale and tilt your pelvis under to allow your spine to round. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, keeping your shoulders engaged, and press your hands firmly into the mat. Push into cow, reaching your tailbone up and towards the ceiling, letting your spine arch and your belly drop towards the floor. Look straight ahead. Avoid sinking in your shoulders, keep them engaged and away from your ears. Repeat 3 times. Spinal balance. From tabletop pose, shift your weight to your left leg and reach your right leg back, keeping your toes on the ground. Stretch your left arm forward and slowly raise your right leg a few inches off the ground. Maintain a strong belly. Bring your arm and leg back. Repeat, reaching the left leg back and the right arm forward. Raise the left leg and hold for 2 cycles of breath. Return to tabletop pose. Turn to face the chair, placing your forearms on the seat. Inch your knees forward and widen your knees. Big toes come together and sit back in supported child's pose with your head resting on the chair. Use child's pose to rest in whenever you need to in your future practice. In yoga, we make a conscious effort to either be fully engaged in the posture or rest. This is a much better option than attempting a posture in a half-hearted manner, which deprives our bodies of the opportunity to transform. Modified down dog with chair support. From child's pose, using the chair for support, slowly press upwards to the balls of your feet. Relax your neck and move your shoulder blades down onto your back. Lower your heels towards the ground. Bring your hands to your thighs and roll up to standing. Mountain pose. Stand with your feet hip-width apart with heels slightly wider than your toes. distribute your weight evenly between both feet. Draw your navel in towards your spine and drop your tailbone slightly. Press forward with your tailbone and move your thigh bones backwards, feeling the stability these two opposing movements create. Lengthen the back of your neck and feel the crown of your head reach towards the ceiling. Let your arms hang by your sides. Relax your shoulders and face. Feel a sense of stillness in the posture. Focus on the balance of strength, stability, and relaxation. Using the back of the chair for support, do a few heel lifts. Chair pose. Stand in supported mountain pose, arms length distance from the chair, feet just slightly apart. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale and bend your knees so that your thighs are close to parallel with the floor. Allow your upper body to lean forward slightly as your hips reach down and back, as if you're going to sit in a chair. Look forward, relax your shoulders, and draw your shoulder blades down on your back. Tilt your pelvis under to support your lower back. To come out, inhale, and straighten your knees to come up. Exhale and return to mountain pose. Goddess pose. Turn both feet out about 45-degree inhale and extend both arms out at shoulder height and bend your elbows so your fingertips point up and palms face forward. Exhale and bend your knees, bringing them directly over your ankles. Draw your shoulder blades down on your back, open your chest, and tilt your pelvis under slightly to keep your spine long. To come out, inhale, straighten your legs, exhale, release down, and return to wide leg stance. Warrior Two left. Turn your left foot 90 degrees and check that your left heel is in line with the middle of your right foot. Rotate from the hips to face your left foot. Inhale, reach both arms out at shoulder height. Bend your front knee and sink into the pose. Look past your fingertips. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your abdomen, and extend both arms out strongly. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. To come out, exhale, lower your arms down and step forward. Inhale to come up and return to wide leg stance. Warrior Two right. Turn your right foot 90 degrees and check that your right heel is in line with the middle of your left foot. Rotate your hips to face your right foot. Inhale and reach both arms out at shoulder height. Bend your front knee and sink into the pose. Look past your fingertips. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your abdomen, and extend both arms out strongly. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. To come out, exhale to lower your arms and step forward. Inhale to come up and return to mountain pose. Using the back of the chair for support, do a few heel lifts. Tree right. Stand in mountain pose. Shift all of your weight onto your right foot and find your balance. Exhale, bend your left knee, externally rotate your hip, and place the sole of your foot as high as comfortable on your right inner thigh, with toes pointing down. Inhale, raise your arms overhead and relax your shoulders down. Look forward, breathe evenly, and remain still. To come out, exhale, release your arms and legs down. Return to mountain pose. Tree left. Stand in mountain pose. Shift all of your weight onto your left foot and find your balance. Exhale, bend your right knee. Externally rotate your hip and place the sole of your foot as high as comfortable on your left inner thigh, with toes pointing down. Inhale, raise your arms overhead and relax your shoulders down. Look forward, breathe evenly, and remain still. To come out, exhale and release your arms down and leg to return to mountain pose. Savasana. Lie down on the ground with a pillow supporting your head, folded blanket or pillow under your knees. Lying on your back, lift your pelvis and slide your tailbone away to comfortably spread your lower back. Keep just a light, natural arch to your low back. Rest your pelvis on the ground. Lengthen your legs, opening legs hip-width apart. Let your legs and feet evenly and naturally roll outwards and feel your groin soften. Lift your arms and shoulders up enough to spread your shoulder blades and back ribs. Ease your shoulders away from your neck. Then rest your arms beside your torso at about a 45-degree angle. Place your palms up to encourage your chest and shoulders to open. Imagine your collarbone and chest spreading as your arms settle. Lengthen the back of your neck by slightly moving your chin towards your chest. Once comfortable, take a slow, deep inhale. As you exhale, let your body relax and sink into the floor. Maintain stillness as you relax and quiet the mind. Picture your whole body rejuvenating and resting. Feel your eyes relax into the sockets. Soften the tongue, lips, jaw, and forehead. Let the heart, lungs, and other organs relax. Acknowledge your accomplishment just for being here and trying. Continue to gaze inwards, watching your mind and body rest. Do not try to control your breath. Let it take its natural rhythm. Let everything become heavy, melting into the floor. Seek the light within you, feeling its warmth. Sense it radiating health and wellness to your body. Feel the mind cleansed and the body relaxed. You are at peace. To exit, inhale and roll to one side, bringing your legs into your chest, and exhale, gradually hugging your knees into your body. Push from the side to sitting. Take a moment to sit tall and feel the calmness that Savasana has created.